It boils down to, that's the beginning and the end of it, like right now. You try not to play the result, but you can plan certain things, hopefully, and if it doesn't work, you know, an emotional thing, but if it doesn't work, then it doesn't work, but if it works, you know.
When you hear the name Robert Duvall, an iconic face, brimming with pride and grit in American cinema, instantly comes to mind. But that image is from decades ago. Today, Robert Duvall, still a staple in the media, continues to surprise audiences with his remarkable evolution. Having dedicated 8 decades to his craft, Duvall's journey has been filled with triumphs, challenges, and unforgettable performances. In this video, we take you on a captivating journey through his life and career, revealing the man behind the legendary roles and the obstacles he's overcome to remain a true Hollywood icon. Robert Duvall's journey through life, both as a person and as an actor, is a fascinating tale of overcoming obstacles, defying expectations, and carving out a legacy in Hollywood that would ultimately solidify him as one of America's most respected and enduring cinematic figures. Born on January 5, 1931, in San Diego, California, to Mildred Virginia Duvall, an amateur actress, and Admiral William Howard Duvall, a senior officer in the United States Navy, Robert's story is marked by a family heritage steeped in history, with connections to the prominent Lee family of Virginia and to the military legacy of the Duvalls. Despite being raised in a world of discipline, tradition, and duty, Robert's own path would ultimately diverge from the one laid out for him, creating a rich and tumultuous journey that would come to define his life and career. A family of contrasts. Duvall's upbringing was a blend of contrasting elements that shaped his worldview. His mother, an amateur actress, had aspirations in the arts, while his father, a high-ranking officer in the US Navy, was a man of order and military tradition. This created a dynamic tension in Robert's early life, a pull between artistic expression and military discipline. Growing up as a Navy brat meant constant relocation as his father's career took him from base to base. Robert spent much of his early childhood in Annapolis, Maryland, home to the United States Naval Academy, where his father had served. Duvall would later reflect on the deep respect he had for his father, a man who entered the academy at 16 and rose to the rank of Rear Admiral by the time he retired. The elder Duvall had hoped his son would follow in his footsteps and attend the Naval Academy. But Robert, already showing a keen interest in acting, was not cut from the same cloth. His educational journey took him to Seven School in Maryland and later to Principia College in Illinois, where he graduated in 1953 with a degree in drama. Duvall's academic life was not without its challenges, and he admitted that his academic performance was not stellar. He struggled with the structure and expectations of traditional education. Despite this, his passion for acting emerged early on, setting him on a trajectory far from his father's military expectations. It was a divergence that would ultimately define his identity. While his father might have seen his son as a disappointment for not following the military path, Duvall had a different vision for his future. He didn't see himself as someone meant to serve in the armed forces, but rather as someone destined to serve on the stage, embodying characters that would captivate audiences and leave a lasting impact on the world of cinema and theatre. The Army and early struggles. After graduating from college, Duvall's path took another unexpected turn when he enlisted in the US Army during the aftermath of the Korean War. Serving as a private first class from August 1953 to August 1954, Duvall's military service was far less glamorous than many stories in the press later made it seem. While some accounts exaggerated his role as a combatant, Duvall himself clarified the situation in 1984, stating that he barely qualified with a rifle in basic training and never engaged in the dramatic battles that were often attributed to him. Instead, his time in the Army had a more personal significance. While stationed at Camp Gordon in Georgia, he became involved in local theatre, participating in an amateur production of Room Service in nearby Augusta. It was here that Duvall's love for acting truly began to take shape. His experience in the army, though brief, served as an important stepping stone in his development as an actor, exposing him to new experiences and solidifying his resolve to pursue the stage as his true calling. New York, a struggling artist in the big city. Following his discharge from the army, Duvall made the bold decision to move to New York City in 1955 to attend the renowned neighborhood Playhouse School of the Theatre. It was here that he studied under the tutelage of Sanford Meisner, one of the most influential acting teachers of the 20th century. The GI Bill helped support his studies, and Duvall found himself immersed in the world of professional actors, including future legends like Dustin Hoffman, Gene Hackman, and James Caan. It was during these formative years in New York that Duvall honed his craft, learning the techniques that would later define his performances on both the stage and the screen. However, his time in New York was not without hardship. Duvall, like many aspiring actors, worked a series of odd jobs to support himself while pursuing his dream. He worked as a post office clerk in Manhattan and even shared an apartment with Dustin Hoffman, with the two struggling together through the difficult early years of their careers. They worked at Macy's, drove trucks, and sorted mail, all while hoping for that one big break that would change their lives. Despite their talent and ambition, Duvall and Hoffman faced rejection and struggled to make ends meet, with success always feeling just out of reach. The Gateway Playhouse and early theatrical triumphs. Duvall's perseverance eventually paid off in 1955 when he secured his first professional theatre role at the Gateway Playhouse in Bellport, Long Island. There, he played a variety of roles, showcasing his versatility and dedication to his craft. His time at the Gateway Playhouse was a critical period in his early career, providing him with the opportunity to perform in multiple productions during the 1955 and 1956 seasons. Duvall tackled roles ranging from Eddie Davis in Time Out for Ginger to Hal Carter in Picnic, and even the character of John the Witch Boy in Dark of the Moon. These early roles helped establish Duvall as a talented and hard-working actor, committed to perfecting his craft despite the challenges of the industry. The Gateway Playhouse also provided him with the opportunity to work with directors and actors who would shape his future, including Ulu Grosbard, who would later become an important collaborator in Duvall's career. It was through these formative theatre experiences that Duvall developed his reputation as an actor with depth and range, someone who was not afraid to take on difficult roles and push the boundaries of his craft. His performances were characterized by a sense of emotional authenticity, with Duvall fully immersing himself in each character he portrayed. The Breakthrough, A View from the Bridge, and television success. Despite these early successes, Duvall's big break came in 1957 when he was cast as Eddie Carbone in Arthur Miller's A View from the Bridge. The role was transformative for Duvall, marking a turning point in his career. Directed by Ulu Grosbard, Duvall's portrayal of Eddie Carbone was a powerful and emotional performance that caught the attention of both audiences and industry professionals. It was at the Gateway Playhouse, during a performance of A View from the Bridge, that Arthur Miller himself saw Duvall's talent firsthand. Impressed by Duvall's work, Miller introduced him to influential figures in the entertainment industry, helping to propel Duvall's career into the next phase. Within months of his performance in A View from the Bridge, Duvall landed a significant television role in Naked City, a popular crime drama series. This success in television further cemented his reputation as a talented actor, one with the ability to transition from the stage to the screen with ease. Duvall's growing prominence in both the theatre and television worlds reflected his hard-earned success and the years of dedication he had put into his craft. Broadway and beyond. In 1966, Duvall took a significant step forward in his career when he made his Broadway debut in Wait Until Dark, playing the role of Harry Rote Jr. The production ran for several months, marking Duvall's first major Broadway success. While his Broadway career was relatively brief, his performance in Wait Until Dark helped solidify his reputation as a versatile and capable actor. Duvall's career continued to blossom through the late 1960s and 1970s, with standout performances in films like The Godfather and Apocalypse Now, cementing his place as one of the greatest actors of his generation, a legacy of persistence and passion. Throughout his career, Duvall's journey has been one of persistence, passion, and relentless commitment to his craft. From his early struggles in New York to his rise as a major star in Hollywood, Duvall's life has been marked by the kind of determination that inspires those who follow in his footsteps. His story is a testament to the power of pursuing one's passion despite obstacles and setbacks, and his success is a reflection of the dedication and hard work that he has put into his art over the course of 8 decades. Today, Robert Duvall remains one of the most respected figures in American cinema. His journey, filled with triumphs and challenges, continues to inspire new generations of actors, filmmakers, and storytellers. Through his decades of work, he has built a legacy that extends beyond his celebrated performances, influencing the course of American theater and film for years to come. Robert Duvall's career, a testament to persistence, talent, and artistic integrity, is equally marked by the complex challenges and triumphs of an ever-changing industry. The evolution of his professional life can be described as a journey through both highs and lows, a narrative shaped by his devotion to his craft, his tenacity to overcome adversities, and his continuous quest for recognition in an unpredictable Hollywood landscape. While Duvall's legacy is enshrined through numerous iconic performances, it is also characterized by the subtle tragedies that underscore his career, unforeseen struggles for leading roles, financial negotiations that highlight the stark disparities in the industry, and his complex personal life. His 4 marriages, notably his relationship with Barbara Benjamin, provide a backdrop of emotional trials that are as poignant as his film roles. Early career struggles and triumphs. Duvall's introduction to the entertainment world began with the stage, where his passion for acting was nurtured. His first significant steps were made at the Gateway Playhouse in Long Island, New York, where he worked during the summer months in the 1950s. He played a variety of roles, showing early signs of the versatility that would later become his hallmark. Despite facing competition and numerous rejections, Duvall remained relentless, committed to learning and growing as an actor. His breakthrough performance as Eddie Carbone in A View from the Bridge in 1957 was a defining moment in his theater career, gaining attention not just from the audience, but from influential figures like Arthur Miller, who attended one of his performances. Miller's endorsement introduced Duvall to a wider network of professionals, leading him to television and film roles in the following years. However, Duvall's transition to Hollywood was anything but smooth. His early film career was a series of small roles in supporting parts, often playing second or third-tier characters. Despite his remarkable talent, Duvall's filmography in the 1960s was dominated by roles in ensemble casts or secondary characters, a reality that can often feel like an unwelcome reminder of the struggles that many actors face in Hollywood, regardless of their skill or potential. The film industry breaking through. Duvall's breakthrough came in 1972 when he was cast in The Godfather as Tom Hagen, the adopted son and lawyer of the Corleone family. Directed by Francis Ford Coppola, the film became a cultural milestone, and Duvall's portrayal of Hagen, cool-headed, intelligent, and loyal, earned him an Academy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actor. The success of The Godfather marked the beginning of Duvall's ascent into Hollywood's upper echelons. However, despite this success, Duvall faced a lingering sense of being relegated to supporting roles, even in major films. His role as the scheming Major Frank Burns in MASH, 1970, and his portrayal of a fugitive in THX 1138, 1971, showcased his range and depth as an actor. But the leading roles he longed for remained elusive. The 1970s, however, were marked by pivotal performances that further solidified his reputation. Duvall's portrayal of the eccentric and tragic lieutenant, Colonel Kilgore in Apocalypse Now, 1979, remains one of his most iconic roles, especially his line, "I love the smell of napalm in the morning." The film's chaotic production mirrored the intense nature of his character, and Duvall's portrayal of the larger-than-life officer earned him critical acclaim and an Academy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actor. It also showcased his ability to imbue even the most extreme characters with complexity, depth, and relatability. This skill became one of Duvall's trademarks, whether playing the villain, the anti-hero, or the tragic figure. Duvall's role in Network, 1976, as Frank Hackett, a power-hungry TV executive, further cemented his standing as one of the most compelling character actors of his generation. He continued to deliver masterful performances, such as his portrayal of the hardened Marine colonel in The Great Santini, 1979, which earned him an Oscar nomination for Best Actor. His performance as the abrasive yet deeply human figure was a perfect reflection of the personal battles Duvall often fought behind the scenes as an actor, navigating his craft amidst an industry that frequently limited his opportunities. The tragic beauty of his career. Despite these successes, the tragic beauty of Duvall's career is perhaps most evident in the way Hollywood tended to cast him, primarily in secondary roles or as a supporting character, rather than in the leading roles he deserved. Even as he earned widespread recognition for his exceptional talents, he often found himself typecast or overlooked when it came to being cast as the central figure. Duvall's performances in films such as The Godfather, Apocalypse Now, and Network are undoubtedly memorable, but his desire for more substantial roles remained a theme throughout his career. While his supporting roles in these films solidified his reputation, Duvall's journey was marred by the constant push to break through into leading roles. His relationship with directors also played a significant role in shaping his career trajectory. Duvall's passionate commitment to authenticity and excellence often led to clashes on set, such as the highly publicized tensions with Bruce Beresford during the filming of Tender Mercies, 1983. These conflicts reflected his intense dedication to his work, but they also illuminated the complexity of navigating an industry that often placed artistic vision at odds with commercial pressures. However, despite these struggles, Duvall's commitment to his craft never wavered. His performance in Tender Mercies, which earned him an Academy Award for Best Actor, is a testament to his ability to fully immerse himself in a role. The film's portrayal of Max Sledge, a down-and-out country singer trying to reclaim his life, was a perfect match for Duvall's deep emotional range. He insisted on doing his own singing for the film, fully embodying the character and ensuring that every aspect of his performance was as authentic as possible. This dedication to the art of acting was a hallmark of Duvall's career, which often saw him pushing boundaries and making sacrifices to ensure that his performances felt real. Personal life. The tragic element of relationships. Duvall's personal life, while less publicized than his film career, offers another poignant layer to his story. His 4 marriages provide a deeply human counterpoint to the public persona of the actor known for his stoic, powerful characters. His first marriage to Barbara Benjamin, a former announcer and dancer on The Jackie Gleason Show, began in 1964 during the filming of To Kill a Mockingbird and ended in 1975. The dissolution of their union after 11 years of marriage marked a significant turning point in Duvall's personal life, a reflection of the difficulties he faced in balancing his devotion to his career with the demands of a family life. The relationship, though marked by connection and shared history, ultimately fell apart, a development that mirrored the inherent tension between his personal and professional commitments. Later marriages, including his union with Sharon Brophy and subsequently with Luciana Pedraza, further illuminated the intricacies of Duvall's personal life, often marked by a sense of solitude. He was never able to have children, a personal tragedy that contrasted with the large extended families portrayed in many of his roles. Despite these personal challenges, Duvall's relationships were not defined solely by their endings. They were also reflective of his deep need for connection and stability in an otherwise turbulent industry. His relationships with his wives, though fraught with tension at times, were often marked by moments of genuine affection and understanding. Late career and reflection. As Duvall moved into the later years of his career, the realities of aging in Hollywood became a prominent theme. Despite his legendary status, Older actors often face the cruel reality of fewer leading roles. Yet Duvall's work remained consistent, his talent still undeniable. His roles in The Apostle, 1997, and A Civil Action, 1998, continued to demonstrate his range and ability to take on complex characters. His directorial efforts, such as Assassination Tango, 2002, reflected his continued love for storytelling, with the film offering a unique glimpse into one of his personal passions, the tango. The financial and professional challenges that Duvall faced in the latter stages of his career were further highlighted by his public disagreement with the producers of The Godfather Part 3, 1990. Duvall famously refused to reprise his role as Tom Hagen unless he was paid a salary comparable to that of Al Pacino, a demand that underscored the financial disparities that exist within the industry. This moment of conflict highlighted not only Duvall's self-respect, but also the ongoing struggle for equity and fairness in Hollywood, a theme that pervades much of his career. Despite these struggles, Duvall's ability to adapt and remain relevant in an industry that often overlooks its veterans is a testament to his skill, perseverance, and ability to evolve. His later performances, such as his role in The Judge, 2014, showed that Duvall's career was far from over. His nomination for Best Supporting Actor at the age of 84 was a powerful reminder of his lasting influence, making him the oldest actor to ever be nominated in that category.